And then I'm thinking, oh, well, it's fine. She'll be like me or dad, and we'll just try to sleep in the next day to catch up on the sleep. It doesn't work like that for Caitlin. She, no matter what time I put her to bed, she'll more or less wake up at the same time the next day. Hi guys, welcome back to my Mommy's Life channel, where I share with you guys my journey as a first-time mom, dentist, and business owner. Today is going to be all about routines, and this is something that I did naturally, but I didn't realize how important it is and how it really helps me get more things done in a day. And I think that routines are for everyone. It's for the babies, it's for your toddlers, your dogs, everybody, including you, because having a routine really keeps you focused. It keeps you in that moment of, okay, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? And I find that when I get out of a routine, I may have free time, 5 minutes here, 15 minutes there, that when it comes up, when that free moment comes up, I don't know what to do with myself because I haven't appropriately planned out my day, if that makes sense. So what I started doing is I really started my day with intention. When I wake up, I list out my top 3 things that I must get done in a day. And being a busy mom, as all of you guys know out there, it's really hard to get everything done. And there's a lot of things that are gonna come at you throughout the day that's going to try to distract you from what's really most important. And so I think it's really important that you guys, list out those things that you have to do that day, and everything else that comes at you that is trying to almost be like little demons coming at you, trying to distract you from getting those things done. Push them aside. Keep focused, be tunnel vision, know that, at this time to this time, this is what I need to get done. And you'll find that you're gonna be way more successful and you're gonna be way more productive throughout the day. And, not only will it help you get more done, but it keeps your body flowing. I see this time and time again with Caitlin, because on weekends, sometimes we do try to sleep in, or we try to stay out a little bit later, having dinner with friends, and it just messes Caitlin up. It messes her up so bad because she'll be sleeping later in the evening, and then I'm thinking, oh, well, it's fine. She'll be like me or dad, and we'll just try to sleep in the next day to catch up on the sleep. It doesn't work like that for Caitlin. She, no matter what time I put her to bed, she'll more or less wake up at the same time the next day. And then the whole rest of that following day, she's just all messed up. She's all cranky, and she's just not herself, and I can tell. And that is really true for adults as well. And I think that is part of the routine, is like, don't try to catch up on your sleep or try to binge on the weekend and try to get all your sleep in. It's all about pacing yourself, sticking with a certain routine, because that's gonna make you feel better when you wake up, and be more effective. Because there are times where, I think I've slept more because it's Saturday and I, got an extra hour of sleep, but it actually doesn't make me more energetic or feel better the next day. I actually feel more tired, which is super strange. But, when my body is used to being up at 6 and going to bed at 10, I actually feel more rested the next morning. And so, I really encourage you guys to stick to a routine. And so, for example, I want to kind of go through my routine for with you guys, so that you can get a sense of what it's like when I am busy during a work day. So I typically will wake up at 6 in the morning. I will get myself ready, I brush my teeth, I get my hair done, put my makeup on, and then I go downstairs and I start to put all of our meals together. So I put my lunch together, I get Caitlin's meal all put together, which more or less is prepared over the weekend. I do a lot of meal prep, and I've got some videos on that as well. So if you're interested in meal prep, go back and check those videos out. So I would just basically grab everything from the fridge, I put it in the in our lunch bags. You know, I get my coffee ready in my mug, and then at that point I go and wake Caitlin up. I try not to get her up until I'm ready for her, because then it really just slows me down. So I try to get all my stuff together. I'll go wake Caitlin up, I get her dressed, brush her teeth, of course, and then we kind of hit the road. On most days, I'm dropping her off at the Montessori, which I absolutely love. You know, they've done a really good job taking care of her, and so I'm really happy with our decision there. So she's there, I head to work. As soon as I get into work, I try to get all my, you know, busy work stuff done and out of the way, because then we will head right into a morning meeting with the team, and at that point, you know, we're really just trying to pump ourselves up, get us ready for the day, and there I'm off. You know, I'm pretty much busy from 8 until noon or whenever our lunchtime is. I try to eat a very healthy lunch that is not super full of carbs, because I find that if I eat too many carbs at lunch, it just makes me sleepy and I want to take an afternoon nap. So I try to eat a very light, healthy, delicious lunch that will keep me sustained and going until I'm done seeing patients, which is typically around 5 o'clock. When 5 o'clock hits, I try to get all my notes done, and then I'm off to go pick up Caitlin. After I pick her up, we head home. If my husband beats me home, a lot of times he will get dinner started. If not, you know, I will kind of finish putting dinner together. So we'll usually eat until maybe 6:30 or so, and then we will play with Caitlin for a little bit, usually around 7:15, 7:30. We're doing the nighttime routine, so we give her a bath, we read bedtime stories, sometimes we'll give her some water if it didn't seem like she had much during the day, and brush her teeth, of course, and we turn on the sound machine. I put her into her crib, and that's it. You know, at that point, I try to get my time things done. So, you know, sometimes it's finishing up dishes, laundry, and recently I've really been trying to dedicate time for catching up on my reading. I've been picking up a lot of books, and so I try to read for about half an hour. I might do a little bit of mindless activity, like watch an episode of TV or something like that, just to get myself wind down. And then I try to make it a point to get to bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like I said, it's all about that routine, because when I start to stay up a little bit later, or I try to sleep in a little bit later, it really throws me off, and then I just don't know what to do. So I really try to make sure I'm sticking with a routine. And then on weekends, days off, I try to get a little bit more of my activities done, you know, working out, that type of thing. During the weekdays, you know, I just haven't been able to commit to a good workout routine, I admit, and so I try to catch up on that when it's my day off. So that's about it. You know, I just want you guys to take away from this the importance of having a routine, because when you have a routine, you know that there's certain things that will just get done by muscle memory or just out of habit. And then when you have those free moments in there, you know, make sure you have clarity on what's your objective for that day, because as soon as you have those free minutes, you're gonna plug in and do those things that's gonna move you forward, drive you forward, and get you closer to your goals or whatever that you had set to do. So that's it. Hope you guys find this helpful. You know, as always, you know, please make sure you like and subscribe to the video. I love to hear from you guys as well. So if you guys have any ideas on building a routine, please let me know. I'm always looking for better ways to, you know, maximize my day, because, you know, they always say that we are all given the same amount of time in a day. It's just, how do we make use of, you know, those 24 hours? So keep believing in yourselves, you know, maximize all the time and days that you guys have, and we'll see you next time. Bye!